What if I told you there's an alien living in our oceans? 8 arms, 3 hearts, blue blood, and maybe a mind not from this earth? Let's talk about the octopus. Not just a sea creature, not just smart, something other. Something that makes scientists squirm and philosophers sweat. Because when you look closely, the octopus doesn't just break the rules. It throws the whole rulebook in the trash, swims away, and camouflages into the coral like nothing happened. Some biologists call it an alien mind on Earth. And honestly, they're not being dramatic. First off, the basics. The octopus has 3 hearts. 1 pumps blood through its organs, 2 pump blood to its gills. And that blood? It's blue, copper-based, not iron-based like ours. Already weird. But it gets stranger. Its brain isn't just in its head. 2/3 of its neurons are in its arms. Each arm can taste, touch, and think independently. It's like having 8 semi-autonomous brains. Imagine typing on a computer while your other hand makes coffee, another folds laundry, and yet another opens a locked door, without you even realizing. That's octopus multitasking. And oh yeah, those arms, they learn by themselves. Experiments have shown that even when disconnected from the central brain, they still respond to stimuli intelligently. We're talking about limbs with memory. That's like your hand remembering a piano piece, even if your brain forgets it. No other animal does this, not even close. Some scientists call it decentralized intelligence. Others just say, what on earth? But let's get to the big question. Why is the octopus so different? To answer that, we've got to go back. Way back. Octopuses split off from our evolutionary path over 500 million years ago. They are mollusks, related to clams and snails, but somehow evolved into escape artists with camouflage cloaks and problem-solving brains. Like, how? This level of intelligence doesn't even make sense for their class. They don't live in tight social groups. They don't build things. They don't raise kids. Yet they've solved mazes, used tools, opened jars from the inside, escaped labs, outsmarted researchers, and they do it all alone. Why would a solitary sea creature evolve such raw mental power? Some scientists say, it didn't evolve like ours at all. It might have come from somewhere else. Okay, let's not go full tinfoil hat. But here's where it gets spicy. There's a fringe theory. It's called panspermia. Basically, what if life didn't start on Earth? What if it hitched a ride here, from space? Meteorites, comets, ancient particles, maybe even frozen microbial life crashing into early Earth, seeding it. Now, most scientists agree this is speculative, but not impossible. And octopuses? They sometimes get pulled into this theory because their genome is insane. In 2015, researchers sequenced the full octopus genome. What they found shocked everyone. Octopuses have 33,000 protein-coding genes, more than humans. And their genome is wildly rearranged. Like someone took the code, threw it in a blender, and somehow made a genius squid. Jumping genes, complex neural wiring, unique RNA editing. It was so bizarre that even Nature magazine called it alien. Now, does that mean it's literally from another planet? Not quite. But it does mean the octopus is biologically alien in a metaphorical sense. It's not like anything else on Earth. And here's the thing. If an alien intelligence did evolve somewhere else, we imagine it would be tentacled, soft-bodied, highly adaptable, able to interface with its environment in weird, flexible ways. Sound familiar? Maybe the octopus is showing us what intelligence could look like in a completely different evolutionary path. Not just another version of us, something other. It's like nature hit randomize on the character creation screen and made the octopus. And it's not just science that's fascinated by the octopus. Cultures across history have told stories about sea monsters, giant tentacled beasts, mysterious ocean gods. From the Norse kraken to the Hindu Makara, there's always been this fear and fascination. Why? Maybe we've always sensed there's something deeper there. Something uncanny. Too smart, too alien, too familiar. Even now, Divers who encounter large octopuses often describe the moment as spiritual or unsettling. There's a look in the eye, yes, the octopus has pupils like a cat, that feels almost knowing. Like it's thinking about you. Like it's reading your energy in a way we can't quite describe. And let's not forget, the octopus is a master of emotionless observation. It watches, waits, learns. And unlike dolphins or dogs, it doesn't need your praise. It simply understands. Now here's the kicker. Octopuses are time travelers, not in the sci-fi sense, but evolutionary. They remind us of a time before bones, before vertebrates, before even fish. They're like echoes of a different experiment. A parallel route nature tried, then mostly abandoned, except it worked. In this one creature, they represent an ancient intelligence, one not based on warm blood and social cooperation, but on solitude, sensory perception, adaptability. And that, honestly, is terrifying and beautiful. They're proof that intelligence can bloom in silence, in dark places, in isolation, and maybe that's the most alien thing about them. They are reminders that we are not the final chapter of evolution, just one version of what the universe can come up with. And if you're still not convinced they're incredible, get this. Octopuses can change their skin color, pattern, and texture in milliseconds. They don't just hide, they vanish. Into sand, rock, coral. It's not magic. It's chromatophores, tiny pigment cells they control with their nervous system. They basically think in color, and they may even dream in patterns. Some studies show octopuses change color while they sleep, like they're replaying memories. They might be dreaming about past hunts, about escape, about us? We still don't know. They only live for a few years, yet they pack that short life with more intelligence and mystery than many animals do in decades. What a strange, poetic tragedy. So, alien. Maybe not from another star, but they are the aliens of our planet. Strange, elegant, impossible. They show us intelligence isn't a straight line. It isn't always tied to walking upright, speaking, building cities. It can take the form of a shy, fluid creature slipping through coral reefs, feeling its way through the world with arms that think. They remind us that we're not the only smart beings on Earth, and maybe not even the strangest. So, are octopuses just brainy seafood or something far more cosmic? Let me know in the comments. Your theory might be wilder than mine. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with that friend who loves weird science. And next time you see one in an aquarium, maybe give it a little salute, time traveler style.